What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be talking about Anisa Jomha, and if you don't know who she is, well, she's IDubbbz's wife. You might remember her for cucking him as well as making this cringy video.
Cut my life into pieces, this is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing, don't give a I'm bleeding. Cut my life into pieces, this is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing, don't give a
Before you guys go in the comments saying, oh, you're a victim blamer and all sorts of stuff like that, I don't think I am, because this is just an extremely attention-seeking way of doing this. If you really wanted to do this and have something constructive come out of it, you could sit down in front of the camera and actually talk and expose the people that did this to you, maybe talk about it a little more. But when you're just posting it like this, you just want other people to go in the comments and just be like, oh, I feel so bad for you. You don't want anything to actually come out of this. All you want is attention from people online. Honestly, it's just not a good look, and you having your middle fingers up like that is just so cringe. Putting cringe aside and then bringing it back, she recently went on stream and was having an absolute freak out because she can't take criticism from anybody. This meltdown was targeted at the commentary community, which is a really good idea, right? Like, seriously, going after the guys who are all gonna gang up on you 100% and just absolutely destroy your meltdown is an extremely good idea. Like, I don't understand her thinking going after people whose job it literally is to expose people for doing things like this. It's just an absolutely idiotic thing to do. So I'm gonna play the clip of that real quick for you guys.
Commentary YouTubers have no idea what it is to work a normal job, let alone put on a whole event.
Well, I can't speak for the entire commentary community, especially because this isn't my job. It's just a fun hobby I like to do. I have 200 subscribers, but knowing YouTube CPM, commentary channels genuinely don't make as much money as people think they do. This generally being because a lot of sponsors don't like the edginess that a lot of commentary channels like to bring to their brand, as well as YouTube CPM just not paying as much to these YouTubers as they would to other YouTubers of the same size getting the same views. This generally being because advertisers don't find it as friendly to stick their names onto YouTube videos from commentary channels that might be a little edgy, or might be like a Turkey Tom video, might accidentally have people saying some things that the company doesn't like, and advertisers just really don't like sticking their brand on that. So YouTube says, hey, you know what? We're not going to pay these guys as much. Like, if you look at kids YouTubers, generally people of the same size in the commentary community are going to be making so much less money than somebody who is making kids content that is a similar size getting similar views to them, just because advertisers don't like that type of content as much and they're less willing to advertise on it. Now, the reason I say this and the reason that I yap all about this is because a lot of commentary creators, even bigger ones, not super huge ones, like not 300,000, not 200,000 subscribers, but 50 to 100,000 subscribers, still have to work normal jobs to support themselves a lot of times. And her saying that they've never worked a fucking job is absolutely ridiculous. A lot of these guys are older, in their fucking 20s when they started making YouTube videos, so it doesn't make sense that they wouldn't have worked a job. I don't understand where she gets this from. It's really rich coming from an OnlyFans creator too. I find it just to be absolutely fucking ridiculous. So you're probably wondering, well, what set her off? What was the criticism that she was getting? Well, it was genuinely good criticism. It was criticism about how Creator Clash 2 was run, and the fact that she ended up losing over $250,000, a lot of which was because they were flying out YouTubers that had literally nothing to do with the event, including Hassan Piker. Not to mention renting out an entire really nice hotel for $150,000 for these creators to stay in. I mean, the creators that were actually fighting were staying there as well, but they were just flying out a ton of people, spending a ton of money on just random shit so she could meet her favorite streamer, basically. And it was just a giant misplace of the funds that were supposed to be used for the actual event. And she wants to go complaining about, oh, I'm so sad, you guys are making fun of me for how I lost $250,000. No, they're making fun of you because it was something that seriously you could have avoided extremely easily by not flying out all of these creators that didn't need to fucking be there. If they wanted to come there, they can damn well afford to go there themselves. You don't have to fly them out for fucking promotion. I doubt Hassan Piker's audience is gonna watch a fucking IDubbbz thing. Like, seriously. Like, Hassan Piker's audience fucking hates IDubbbz. Like, Like, they genuinely treat him like he's the fucking devil, like the boogeyman. Like, they treat him like how they treat Sam Hyde. They don't think he's changed at all. Hassan's fan base doesn't fucking like IDubbbz, and I doubt they would want to participate or spend money on anything that his name is even closely attached to. Even though he says he's changed, like, seriously, they honestly don't care. In Hassan Piker's audience's eyes, they don't believe that people can fucking change. They think that everybody is just always going to be the same person. And I honestly don't think IDubbbz needed a change. What he was doing wasn't wrong, in my opinion. I think he was being constructive with the way he was doing it. He wasn't fucking Master Oogway. He wasn't just saying the N-word because N-word's funny. He was doing it in a way that was somewhat constructive. Even people that he made fun of and people that were black creators that he was talking about seriously, like, didn't fucking care, and they actually took the criticism well, and he's just a little cuck that fucking wanted to go apologize because he thinks that he inspired a ton of fucking racists. No, dude, you're not responsible for your fucking audience. To an extent, I mean, if you're telling your audience to go harass somebody or to go kill somebody, then definitely you're responsible for your audience in that case. If you're telling them to do something, then yes, but he wasn't telling people to go be racist. He wasn't telling people to go scream the N-word at black people. He wasn't doing anything like that. Unlike people who are related to Hassan Piker and people that are like on that side of YouTube and Twitch that literally tell people to go fucking kill Destiny and nothing happens to them. Sorry guys, I just went on a tangent that had nothing to do with what we're talking about. I'm keeping it in the video because I do think it's important for people that don't know much about the situation. If you really don't know much about what happened with IDubbbz, I would definitely go a year or two back and look into all of that. I find it to be very interesting. And yeah, let's get back into talking about what this video is actually about.
You have no clue. You fuckers that are looking at this right now, I know that you would fucking cry if I said something to you in real life. I know you would cry.
This is genuinely one of the most immature responses I've ever fucking seen from a content creator. What was that little middle finger thing? It reminded me of that clip I showed at the beginning of the video. It's just honestly like you're acting like an autistic child having a freak out. It's seriously just such an awful look. Also, nobody's fucking crying because you said something to them. If they are, they're actually a fucking pussy. I would start laughing. If you did that little middle finger thing to me in public, I would honestly just start laughing in your face because it's honestly just such an awful look. You just look like a 10-year-old, dude.
How do I know? Because I've done it to one of you fuckers in real life and you have cried.
So we're just making shit up now? Who did you make cry? What commentary creator did you make cry by talking to them in public? I guarantee this is a fucking lie. I don't get this little tantrum. It's not making you look like some bad bitch or somebody who's so fucking cool. It's making you look like an autistic 5-year-old that is genuinely having a tantrum because they couldn't get a fucking Oreo out of the cookie jar. When will people understand that having little tantrums and freakouts like this is not a good way to express your point? It only turns people that otherwise would have been for you against you. In my opinion, the best way to address criticism or an argument in general is to sit there and have actual coherent sentences, not to flip off your audience who's actually listening to you, because that's not going to turn them onto your side. That's just going to make them dislike you even more, or turn the people that like you against you, like I said before. Genuinely a fucking like J-list celebrity, and you don't understand this.
Ian keeps me, this is the truth, okay? Ian keeps me on a leash, okay? And I'm okay with that because I need to be on a leash. I need to be on a leash, a tight leash, to be honest, because I am unhinged. I feel like more people hate me than Onision.
Okay, first of all, this just has to be some of the cringiest shit I've ever heard. I need to be on a leash, because if not, I'll get real mad. And when I'm mad, you don't want to see me when I'm angry. Type shit. Also, more people do not hate you than fucking Onision. Onision's a pedophile. What are you talking about? You're like actually just bringing up nothing points that are absolutely just the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. Shut the fuck up. No, if you actually think more people hate you than fucking Onision, you were actually delusional. Anyway, guys, I really think that's it for this video. She goes on to say that she's the most hated person on YouTube, which is just not fucking true at all. There's tons of people more hated than you. Fucking EDP. There are hundreds of people, honestly. I can list them fucking all. Mini Lad. So many people are 10 times more hated than you. So you're absolutely delusional and just an actual narcissist to think that people are thinking about you that much. And before you guys go and say, well, you're thinking about her, this video took me an hour and a half to make. All right. So I'm not thinking about her that much. I think about her for an hour and a half of my day, and then I fucking move on after I make the video. Okay. Anyway, guys, like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm going to go eat a Pop-Tart, and then I'm going to go to bed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.